Needs our prayers, undergoes serious surgery. Here's what we know by Rebecca DeCirio, Politics U.S. News from AdWorldNews.com. First Lady Melania Trump has undergone a serious surgery at Walter Reed Medical Center today. The First Lady kept her health problem private, not wanting to make her personal issue big news. Now we know everything about her health crisis and are hoping everyone in the country will pray for her. First Lady Melania Trump is in good condition following surgery on a benign tumor found in her kidney, CNN reported. First Lady Melania Trump underwent kidney surgery Monday at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center near Washington, D.C., according to a statement from her office. According to the statement from Stephanie Grisham, Melania's communications director, the First Lady had been experiencing an issue with her kidney that her office described as benign but required medical attention. Melania Trump, who turned 48 last month, entered Walter Reed in nearby Bethesda, Maryland on Monday morning and is expected to remain hospitalized for several days following the operation. We do not know if this became an emergency procedure or if Mrs. Trump had become aware of the benign tumor, which is called a renal angiomyolipoma. Okay, angiomyolipoma. Okay, over time. According to the type of procedure described as an embolization procedure to treat a benign kidney issue, it's possible it was an emergency. Cedars-Sinai Medical Center says the most undesired complication of renal angiomyolipoma, AML, is bleeding, although the majority of embolization procedures are from a rupture emergency. It's possible Flotus's treatment was prophylactic. Regardless, it must be noted that President Donald Trump did not travel to Israel for the big opening ceremony of the embassy move from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. That did seem like a surprise this morning to reporters. The New York Post reported the First Lady looks forward to a full recovery so she can continue her work on behalf of children everywhere. An embolization is a minimally invasive treatment that blocks one or more blood vessels or abnormal vascular channels. It may be minimally invasive, but it's major surgery, and the First Lady will be in the hospital for at least a week. The procedure requires a catheter going up through the femoral artery to the renal artery, where they release a small substance into the tiny vessel surrounding the tumor to block off the blood flow to the tumor so it shrivels up. The symptoms she probably experienced include lower back pain, nausea, and possibly vomiting. Bleeding at the catheter site is the biggest complication as far as medical issues are concerned. For the first 24 hours, she will have to remain still with a pressure dressing to the femoral artery. Melania was last seen with her husband on Thursday when they greeted the 3 Americans who were released from North Korea upon their arrival at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. She is the first FLOTUS to undergo such a serious medical procedure while in the White House since Nancy Reagan had a mastectomy in October of 1987. Rosalind Carter underwent surgery to remove a benign lump from her breast. In April 1977, weeks after Betty Ford became the First Lady, she was diagnosed with breast cancer and underwent a mastectomy in September of 1974. Prayers for our beautiful First Lady. She just underwent kidney surgery. God bless her. It is benign, thankfully. Get well soon, dear Melania Trump. We are all praying for you and wish you well. On April 24th, Melania and the President hosted the first official state dinner of the Trump administration, an event that was planned and executed primarily by the First Lady. It seems unlikely she would have undertaken such a big job if she was aware of the benign tumor. Melania Trump was responsible for every aspect of the formal dinner in honor of French President Emmanuel Macron and his wife Brigitte Macron. From the hand-selected ivory tablecloths to the menu, which the First Lady designed to meld American food with the French influence, During the welcome ceremony leading up to the dinner, Melania Trump stole headlines wearing a crisp white Michael Kors collection suit with a matching white hat custom made by her personal couture. The hat set the internet ablaze with nutty comparison to Beyonce, the suffragette movement, and even television character Olivia Pope of Scandal. Okay. Flotus prayers for our First Lady in the hospital, kidney surgery, Donald Trump, POTUS. The president is at her bedside this afternoon. The White House reports that Melania went to the hospital early this morning. And of course, the leftist press is up in arms because the president was not there when she had the surgery. If it was a vague lower back pain and some nausea and vomiting, by the time the hospital worked her up and found the tumor, she would have been taken quickly to the cath lab for the procedure. The president leaving the White House means the entire press pool is following him, and since her life was not in danger, running over there with the press pool didn't make sense. All patriots are praying for our great First Lady, and shame on all the sickos who are using her surgery to once again slam President Donald Trump. You'd think at a time like this the entire nation would be as one. So we also pray for those who have hate in their hearts. It's time to get over the Trump derangement syndrome. Yeah, absolutely. She didn't hurt anybody, so basically that's it. You know, our prayers go out to her, and we wish her a speedy recovery. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.